Hello friends, compliment of the season. My name is Ezekiel. In today's video, I will be walking you through a topic which I've been willing to do for a longer period. I have UAD Pure Plate Reverb, which I'm going to be demonstrating on for you, which I'm reviewing. In today's video, I have Jessica Osom Vocal cover. So this is the project which I'm going to be using to do this demonstration for you. Now I will be walking you through this Pure Plate Reverb by Universal Audio. So let's see how it sounds like while I introduce to you all the functions and the parameter settings on the Pure Plate Reverb. Now the first thing that I love about this reverb is that the virtual interface, the UI, look real. Then other functions here which I'm going to be introducing to you is the low cut, so which it can cut low end on the reverb up to 90 hertz and 180 hertz, which is so lovely. And also I love the pre-delay from 0 to 50 to 250, which is good enough. Something about the pre-delay which I'm going to be showing you is that this reverb is just a plate reverb, but it also has other characters of the reverb which I love. So we're going to see that. Something else is I love the reverb time, the interface, like all those old school console, that VU meter, that big one like that. It has minus, you can click on that, or positive, that which you can gradually increase the tail of your reverb for the vocals, which is nice at the back here, which makes it so really good with the image, with everything so real. They really took time to emulate this. I love that. So you can also use that one to set your reverb time for whatever signal you use it on. And I love the tone control, the bass and treble, which is also known as low and high. So you can toggle with that. So with the low, just the way you really want your reverb to blend with the signal that you are working with. And something that I also love about here is the balance. For example, if you are working with a MIDI percussion or MIDI instrument that has auto pan or than being static to one particular side, left or right, if it requires applying reverb on that, so you can balance the reverb to the left or to the right based on the mix you are doing, which is unusual on so many reverb out there. Then it has power for on and off button, which will allow you to do A and B of the reverb on the vocal, so you don't need to stress yourself going through any other routing or by your DAW, which is lovely. And the dry wet mix knob also is fantastic. So something interesting here is the wet solo switch. Now I'm using it on boss end, so it's automatically set on. I'm unable to adjust anything from the mix knob. So this is fantastic. Now let's dive into it and let's listen to how it sounds like on the vocal that I have here.
Listen as your day unfolds, challenge what the future holds. Try and keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cost you tears. Go ahead and release your fears. Stand up and be counted, don't be ashamed to cry. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together.
I love the way it sounds. It doesn't sound harsh with the vocal, especially with the kind of vocal that I'm dealing with now. Let's hear the low cut on the reverb.
Listen as your day unfolds, challenge what the future holds. Try and keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cost you tears. Go ahead and release your fears. Stand up and be counted, don't be ashamed to cry. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. I read what your mother said, read the books your father read. Try to solve the puzzles in your own sweet time. Some may have more cash than you, others take a different view. My, oh my, hey, hey, hey.
Now what I did here, I roll up the low frequency up to 180 hertz, yet I still love the way the reverb blends with the vocal. And now that I applied the pro delay, something is that I talked about earlier on, like when I use it on the drum, it's a beautiful one on the snare, like early reflection reverb or slapback echo on the snare drum, which is so applicable to some mix that you may want to do. So that's something I also love about this reverb. Now, let me dial in with the bass and the treble. Let's listen to how it sounds on the vocal.
I read what your mother said, read the books your father read, try to solve the puzzles in your own sweet time. Some may have more cash than you, others take a different view. My, oh my, hey, hey, hey. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, love is safe today. Listen,
Yeah, this is lovely. I love something here when I increase the reverb. It doesn't sound harsh, it doesn't sound bad to me. As if this reverb was intentionally created for this vocal. Take a look at here. With the original reverb that I used on this vocal, this is the equalization that I did on that. But now I turn it off, so this is on now. So I turn it off. I'm not doing anything with the reverb here. And yet, it still sounds as good as it is for me. This is what I love about this one. Simple. So now let me toggle with the balance, mix control, and the red. So let's see how it sounds on the vocal.
I read what your mother said, read the books your father read, try to solve the puzzles in your own sweet time. Some may have more cash than you, others take a different view. My, oh my, hey, hey, hey. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be.
You could hear the balance knob control, how it sounds when I try to pan from right to left. That's about it. And you can see the power knob button, which allows me to easily do A and B. So lastly, what I'm going to be showing you the mix knob and the wet solo switch. So let's see how it works. So this time around, I'm going to be using the reverb as an insert on the vocal. So I'll turn this one off. Now this one comes up. So let's listen to that.
I read what your mother said, read the books your father read, try to solve the puzzles in your own sweet time.
You see, this one is automatically switched off when you use it as an insert, which is lovely. I love the intelligence of this reverb. And if you, it will enable you to dial in with your mix, dry, wet mix knob.
I read what your mother said, read the books your father read, try to solve the puzzles in your own sweet time. Some may have more cash than you, others take a different view. My, oh my, hey, hey, hey. You gotta be bad, you gotta be
Yeah,
bold.
you just saw that now. How it works. Just a moment. Let me quickly do this demonstration for you. I'm gonna be turning off this one again. So back to the boss end. Then I want to enable automation on the vocal. Let's listen to how the reverb sound on automation. So let's do that now. All right. Turn on. Back from the beginning. So let's listen from here. And watch the automation control how it moves up and down.
Listen as your day unfolds.
Let me add more low end to that reverb. I love the I love that. So I think on that one, I'm able to increase the low end from here so I can enhance that part so much. Let me bring this one down a bit. So let's listen again.
challenge what the future holds.
That's about Pure Plate Reverb from Universal Audio. This is lovely. Something I would have loved UAD to add to this reverb is to allow automation. It would have been so lovely if this reverb allow automation. But I have tried it. It doesn't give any room for automation. I've tried it several times. Maybe if there's any update to this reverb, it will be able to allow automation. It will be so sweet. To be so sweet. Yes, lovely. I love that. So this about UAD Pure Plate Reverb. So I grabbed my own for free, but I don't know now if this reverb is still free by now. This is where I'm gonna be stopping today's video. If you really enjoy what you just watched now, please drop down the comments, thumb up for me, and share this video. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe now and turn on all the notification button. Thank you for taking your time to watch this video. See you the next time. Bye.